Hey, what's going on, guys? Seth here with Christ and Sports, and today I'm going to explain some things about the Trinity. I can't take it anymore, and what I mean is I can't take the fact that no one is actually agreeing with me that it is scriptural. I go to the USC college campus 5 days a week, and 5 days a week I have the opportunity to walk across the Jehovah Witnesses with the stand, as well as not only the Jehovah Witnesses have a campus presence, but as well as the Mormons, both of which are notoriously Trinitarian deniers. Um, and we get into it. And I am very passionate about it because it's not the same God, and therefore, if it's not the same God, it's not the same God that extends grace and salvation. And so, if they are believing in this false God that is not triune, then they do not have salvation. They have false assurance of their faith. Therefore, they are equally uh, lost as the rest of sinful mankind is without Christ. But I would say this makes them even further away because they're fully convinced in their mind that they are safe. So they're no longer looking to be saved. Um, and I kind of took this personal to share with you where I'm coming from. December of 2025, I had the pleasure of talking with a very kind gentleman, to which we had a 45-minute conversation of Christ's divinity. And I was trying to point to it that it was only by Christ being divine that this man had salvation through him. Otherwise, if Christ is not divine, Christ did not have the authority to forgive his sins. And at the end of the conversation, he simply said, there's just not enough scriptural evidence to point to Jesus being God or the idea of the triune God. The triune God is a pagan belief and it came from the creeds. It's not actually biblical, to which I completely deny. I believe Scripture screams out, all of Scripture screams out that Christ is God, Christ is divine, as well as the idea of the triune God is alluded to throughout all of Scripture. The word Trinity is never mentioned, but the idea is profoundly there. And so with that, I took that personal, because there. What do you mean there's no evidence? And so I took it to find the evidence. And so this is a little introduction video to this Divinity and Trinity research study that I led with the Adult One group, some members of the Adult One body. We all came together to read the Bible. I assigned different books to different people. We came together and we just read the Bible in filtering for all the evidence of those two ideas, the divinity of Christ, the idea of the triune God. We were trying to pull the evidence either for the argument of those being true or for the argument of them being false. Little bit of foreshadowing. It's very much, there's so much evidence for the divinity and Trinity. And so with that, this was a little introduction video. I'll be sending out some more videos of which the Adult One body will actually explain our findings. Either the Adult One body or I myself will explain our findings. But with that, here we go.